triangles that have filled them up over the decades, and right now there's one brewing that could literally set the celeb world on fire if things don't go the right way. We speak of course of what's happening between Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson, and a now resurgent Kanye West. All three have made their intentions known, and this will get interesting. So we'll break it down for you. But before we do that, go ahead and do us a favor by leaving a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and hitting the bell icon so you never miss an upload from us. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Do you want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? All you have to do is comment the secret hidden message somewhere in this video. That's it. Oh, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways. Winner will be announced at the last day of each month. Thanks for watching and good luck. Number 6. The holding of hands. It's been a month give or take since Halloween, and it has been in that month gap that things went from this isn't real to oh my gosh, this is actually happening. So let's start at the beginning with how Kim and Pete got started, shall we? The two were having fun at an event and were joined for the outing by Kim's sister Kourtney Kardashian and her fiance Travis Barker, the latter of whom happens to be friend with Pete. They hang in the same circles, so they will be together from time to time. An insider tells People, it's just friends hanging out. Kardashian West recently shared an on-screen kiss with Davidson in a sketch when she hosted Saturday Night Live for the first time earlier that month.
It looks like Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson's romance is heating up. The rumored couple were spotted during a romantic dinner date at Italian restaurant Giorgio Baldi in Santa Monica.
Years prior, they hung out at Kid Cudi's birthday party in January 2019, so at the very least they've known each other for a while, even if they didn't know each other well in the friendship sense. But we can hear you out there. Holding hands can be taken many different ways, and you'd be right. So let's dig deeper. Number 5. Texts. Is it bad to text someone now? No, it's not. But it's the amount of text we're going to be focusing on here, because this helped develop their relationship in a certain way, according to a certain source. Kim has not stopped talking to her sisters about Pete since SNL. This isn't like Kim because Kim gets bored so easily, and right now she's still giddy about the guy. She knows about his reputation and about his past, but she doesn't care. She has a past too, and if anyone can get a man to become attached to one woman, it's Kim. They text all day, every day, and she shares these texts with her sisters. She's very much into him, and this is not a fling, it seems.
Yeah, so I kind of love this. So take a look at these exclusive pics from People of the two cozying up to each other, and if you look very closely, it's pretty obvious that is a firm hand grip.
Kim never saw this one coming, but yeah, she's very attracted to Pete, another source mused. I think most women can admit that a great sense of humor in a guy can be very attractive. It has a certain allure that women are drawn to, and Pete just has that quality about him. He's a naturally charming guy and just fun to be around. Kim doesn't have any expectations at this point because she's just having fun with it. She thinks Pete is a really great energy to be around, and she's definitely open to seeing where things go. For now, she's playing things by ear and taking it day by day. Day by day may not seem like the most stable thing around, well, one could argue that Kim is trying not to make mistakes of the past, and as for Pete, he's enjoying the moment for however long it lasts. And it does appear that it will be lasting at least a little while, given that the two made it official that they are together. Number 3. The two make it official. A source close to Kim told E! News the two were indeed very much a couple.
The two left hand in hand, and of course the paparazzi snapped a few shots. In other Davidson news, eagle-eyed fans think that Pete was involved in Kim's latest bikini.
They are really happy and seeing where it goes. Pete has told her he doesn't want to see anyone else, the source says, noting Kim apparently feels the same. She's telling some people they aren't super serious, but she isn't seeing anyone else. She's trying not to make a big deal about it, but is super into him. Though the mother of 4 is trying to keep it low-key, the insider says Kim is smitten over him, and it's very exciting to her. Apparently, the beauty mogul feels giddy around the King of Staten Island star, with the source sharing, he makes her laugh the entire time they're together, and she's completely enthralled by him. That's a lot to process for all sorts of reasons that you better believe we'll get into. But yeah, that's a lot, and there's more, believe it or not. Kim's feelings for Pete were made evident when she brought him to Kris Jenner's Palm Springs home, an event that the sources described as a huge deal, the insider notes. Everyone is happy for her. Though they are currently living in opposite coasts, the source says they are making the distance work and have plans to continue seeing each other. Since then, a lot has happened, including the two going and having multiple dates, being seen in public more times than not, and so on. There was even a picture of Pete Davidson having a hickey on his neck. Wow. But let's ask the big question. Is this real? Well, it's hard to say. It could be real, but that doesn't mean it will last. Let's be honest here, this pairing is anything but typical or logical and barely even believable. There are some out there who believe this is some kind of PR stunt, and to be honest, we could see that being the case depending on who's guiding the ship, if you will. And then there's the fact that now there's a third person that is looking to shake things up, and chaos might just reign soon enough.
See, the picture appears to be taken from a fairly high angle, and Pete is 6'2", so you do the math.
Number 2, Kanye's new position. A few days ago, Kanye went and said that he wants to restore his family with Kim Kardashian and their 4 kids, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. He shared his plans for a possible reconciliation while visiting the LA Mission, where he delivered an impassioned speech about the importance of being with loved ones. Now it's time to restore the families this Thanksgiving. It's all about restoring the family, he shared. This morning I felt so blessed to wake up, to work out and be able to drive to my house and see my wife and kids. Ye continued, "That's right, I said my wife and my children, and I want everyone to pray for my family." He went on even further and said, "I've publicly done things that were not acceptable as a husband," he admitted, "but I'm here to change that narrative." How he plans to do that is anyone's guess, as Kanye doesn't do things by the playbook, if you will, and that makes this whole situation a bit dangerous.
Have a new man in her life? Well, over the weekend, she was photographed holding hands with Pete Davidson on a roller coaster at Knott's Berry Farm in Orange County.
And is no doubt making a certain someone very nervous. Number 1, Pete's state of mind. While Pete Davidson hasn't officially gone and spoken out about what Kanye has now said about wanting to get back with Kim, it's honestly not hard to think what he's feeling. Because while Pete Davidson is not the most articulate of people in certain respects, he is someone who does know about relationships for better or for worse. And he is someone who would hate to feel encroached upon by someone else, like Kanye, in regards to trying to get his girl. Now there's a bit of a gray area here due to the fact that Kim and Kanye aren't officially divorced yet. It's complicated. But on the other hand, Kanye has dated people as well while the divorce was being finalized. So he should go and respect Kim's wishes, if this is her true wish to be with Pete, and thus leave this relationship alone. And Pete will definitely go and defend that in his own way.
Oh my God. Now, People reports they are just friends, with the source saying they hang in the same circles, so they will be together from time to time. It's just friends hanging out.
But of course, when it comes to Kanye West, that's not a given at all. He said himself he's trying to change the narrative over who he is in a relationship, and given his bipolar disorder, that could be a combination that leads to him doing some very Kanye things that'll make Pete Davidson nervous in various ways. Not that we expect Pete to go hardcore to defend his relationship with Kim. Kanye would beat him up easily, but that doesn't mean he's going to just step aside and let Kanye do his thing. So like we said before, things are about to get interesting with these 3. And there you have it, everyone, a look at what's going down with these 3 celebs who just so happen to have their eyes set on someone else in the triangle. Do you think that this might get ugly, given that Kanye is usually up for doing just about anything to get what he wants? Do you think that Kim will have to go and make a statement soon to put rumors of her and Kanye getting back together to rest? What are Pete Davidson's options in this? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.